Hi everyone, this is kadrin-chan here with episode number 2 of How to Draw Dragons. Please stop everything. We need to go into the description, click that link. That is a playlist to watch this video with. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any Yu-Gi-Oh music into this video, so I had to make the playlist. Today we are drawing Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon, which, as you know, is Pegasus' wonderful creation after he threw Seto Kaiba's actual Blue Eyes into Toon World. This devilish, maniacal, adorable little chibi of a dragon, I just had to draw him. Originally, I wanted to draw him snickering, which is why he has the closed mouth. And I was trying to do, like, the hands, like, close to the mouth, which changes in time. As always, I started with just a giant head, a circle, since this is a chibi drawing, and then I drew my line of action for the body, and blocked out what I needed to. I noticed that Blue Eyes' body was actually more kind of encased within a shell, like linked body armor, I guess you could say. So that's how I kind of drew and went with this Toon Dragon. I just kind of emphasized the links a bit more, the breaks in between the armor. I also noticed that in the Toon card description or reference that I have up there in the corner, he has more ball joints than actually like limbs almost. So I tried to keep with that as well for like the knees and the hands. And I'll be honest, this entire time I was drawing this dragon, I was listening and jamming out to Yu-Gi-Oh music. Primarily from the Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack, The Pyramid of Light. Fun fact, I actually went to that movie when I was younger, when it came out in the theaters, and I got that limited edition card. I can't think of what the name of it is, because I don't have the card anymore, sadly, because when I was younger, I was kind of forced to sell all my Yu-Gi-Oh items, including my buttload of cards that were in a little binder book that had card protectors in them. An image, like a poster image of Yu-Gi-Oh series, and my old dual disc. I had to sell all of that. I wish I didn't. I wish I was smarter when I was younger. But back to this drawing. Back to the cute little blue eyes here. The wings were actually fairly simple this time around because they're similar to the other dragon's wings. So they're like bat wings almost. And I tried to emphasize that. And I just had to do that with his left hand. Do that lovely little peace sign, victory sign. Because it's in his character. Honestly, keeping his mouth as a snicker was a little difficult for me, because every time I tried to like shade, it turned into a growl instead of a snicker. So I was having trouble with that a bit. That and his eye. You know how Yu-Gi-Oh characters' eyes, they're so unique, where they have that highlight right in the dead center of the pupil. that throws me off so much and is the reason why it's really hard for me to draw Yu-Gi-Oh characters besides the hair. So I did draw Seto Kaiba when I was younger. As you probably could tell, he is my favorite character, and I love his blue eyes. It is just so pretty. I actually rewatched the episode uh, where Toon Dragon comes in. Uh, actually watched both episodes. Creator versus Champion, part 1 and part 2. Part 2 is when Toon Blue Eyes actually appears, but you gotta watch part 1. Drawing his hands were hard for me because of those ball joints. I really couldn't figure out. It took me a while to figure out how to draw the hands, especially that peace sign that I wanted to have so much. Trying to keep them looking like claws was not easy, and I don't know if I was very successful in that point. So here's a shout out to Alex. I heard you were a giant Yu Gi Oh fan as well, so I hope you enjoy this drawing as much as I did and do. Another aspect of the chibis is kind of like that over accentuation of some of their bodies, and I noticed that every part that Toon Dragon was put in, he had that just giant belly, and they portrayed it as like just a belly rather than like it's a body. So I tried to kind of add that in there. And as you can see, I was trying to follow that tail that I originally created, but it just wasn't working. So I had to adjust and modify it and make it a little smaller. But I tried to keep the shape the same. So in the comments, I want you to tell me, what is your favorite Duel Monsters card? And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, where have you been? Yu-Gi-Oh is such a phenomenon. It's still going, just like Pokemon. Just as better than Pokemon in my opinion. I know I'll probably get some backlash from that. I just decided to do a basic gradation kind of shading to it because I didn't want the video to be too long. But if you guys really want me to color Toon Blue Eyes the way he should be colored, get this video to 100 likes. 100 likes, and I will make sure to do a long video of me just coloring this little dragon. And of course, because he is a white dragon and his eyes are blue, blue is going to be the most easiest prominent color on his body due to the fact that the white will reflect off of his eyes, which is why I decided just to use different shades and hues of blue to do this. He is a shiny dragon, so that's why I'm adding that extra bit of light against like the back area where the shadows are going to be dark, uh, just to emphasize the shiny. His body actually reflecting the rest of the light. But yeah, in the comments below, tell me what your favorite Duel Monsters card is. If I should continue a Yu-Gi-Oh series of how to draw dragons, because you have no idea how many Duel Monsters there are that are actually dragons. So yeah, let me know, and like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did when making this little cute dragon. Alright everybody, bye!